Hey guys, welcome back. It has been forever. For those of you that are new to the channel, my name is Michael. The golden retriever you'll see in a minute that's behind me, his name is JB. And for those of you that's been with me for a while, y'all know I had a really severe, nasty heart attack. And the short version is, that's why you hadn't seen me making videos. It was too hot, too humid, and I couldn't breathe in it. And you know, they put you on blood thinners and stuff, and I mean, I couldn't take that heat. I couldn't take 5 minutes of it. I'd have to start the truck and let it run with the AC wide open. I just couldn't take it. But now that it's cooling off somewhat, we can go fishing. So enough with the medical, let's go fishing. All I'm doing today is, hopefully the camera will pick this up, I got a little split shot, and y'all can see how I've got the worm on the hook here. That's just a half of an earthworm. And we've had some pretty cold nights for the last week and a half, and probably got about a week and a half before they would go on bed. And I figured, you know, sometimes now, as soon as that moon gets 3/4 of the way full, they'll go on bed. But I wanted to try it, and I wanted to go crappie fishing, but there just wasn't enough time today for me to get to the crappie hole, guys. We're having to get stuff ready to move because the landlord doesn't want JB's son there, and he got kind of ugly. And of course, I'm really not the person you want to be that guy with, as he found out. And yeah, anyway, we've been busy, you know, burning the candle at both ends in the middle. Now I'm going too fast as I'm talking. Let's fish, guys. We're gonna do some crappie fishing. We may go there tomorrow. Oh, real quick, I did buy us a little river boat, and I got a real good deal on it because it needed a new transom. Oh, I forgot how deep that hole was out there. I'm gonna let it sit there for a minute, let that current push it around while we talk. And I've got all the wood in place. I got the inside of the boat fiberglassed. I just got to get the back side of it fiberglassed, and I've got some more of that on order. I mean, I've got plenty of the resin. I just got to get more of the cloth and the mat. And to get it the right thickness, you really want to order the right thickness instead of you know, going to the auto parts and buying a little 3-foot by 3-foot square. It's way cheaper to do it that way too. Now, I am seeing a fish moving around over there. There he is. Come here, dude. Oh, nice bluegill. Bless you. Oh, no, you didn't. Now, when using that technique, can y'all see where the hook went in right here? You'll get them right there just about every time. Unless they swallow it, you'll get them right there. And I thought he had swallowed it. Well, nice to meet you. He's like, I'm out of here. Need one a little bit bigger than that one. I mean, he was as big as my hand, but still, that's not exactly what I came after. But a good start. Now, if you guys will fish the mouth of the rivers, where creeks come into the river like this one's doing, or where lakes come into rivers, or even if you're on a big lake and there's like a slough that comes in, or a little finger that comes off, and also around boat launches in the fall and winter months and early spring months. I don't know what it is about those places, unless it's the current pushing the food by and they just don't have to use much energy to get any food, but they tend to just stack up. And for the last, I'd say 8 to 10 days, we've had some cold nights. The days hadn't been, well, 2 of the days were pretty cool, but that's because it was, you know, overcast and raining. I almost got hung. Guys, I'm seeing fish swim around over there. Let me just see what's over there. That's going to be real shallow, like maybe 18 inches. I don't want to work it real fast. You're not really working it like a jig. You're just sort of bumping that weight across the bottom. And it's okay to stop it every once in a while. I'll be honest with y'all, it took a little, I had to muster a little courage to try to come out here. I was trying to shoot 2 videos when I had the heart attack, and this is one of the places. And so I had a little anxiety about coming back out here, but JB walked me out here no problem. It's not a real long walk to get to this spot. Oh, 75 meters maybe. Just remember, you don't want to work it too fast doing this in the wintertime. This time of the year, this is a morning spot because it has full sun in the morning. Fish can get in there and get in that shallow and really warm up. I'm not sure what type of fish that is that I'm seeing over there. But might have been a gar come in because there's foam on top of the water right over there. So something stirred it up. Might have been a bass come in chasing some, you know, little bluegill or brim. Or some of those wild river shiners. There he is. Oh, decent bass. I thought it was a nice shellcracker. Come here, little fella. He's probably a pound. JB's probably his favorite freshwater fish. Feels good on this light tackle. Come here, dude. See, even the bass, it hooked him right there in the corner of the jaw. It'll basically do the same thing that a circle hook can do. You're just using a straight hook to do it with. Look at that. Ain't that beautiful? What do you think, Biz? Beautiful, huh? Probably what we're seeing swimming over there. You gorging yourself on minnows? Well, we're going to let you go home. Yeah, we're not going to keep you. You always give me that look when I go to release them. Well, he needs to go home. Let's catch one about twice that size and we'll take him home with us. JB, when it comes to certain fish, he's not a catch and release man when it comes to certain fish. He's wanting to go hunting so bad. And I'm going to take him, guys. I got a license. I just got to wait for the season to come in. Well, I think both seasons in, but I can't shoot a regular bow, and I don't have the paperwork in time to be able to use a crossbow during bow season. I think we're on the bottom. All I was doing there, guys, was just real gently bringing it in like so. Oh, you got another stick, okay. He loves his sticks. I was going a little fast there. I felt him thump it, but when you stop it sometimes like I just did, they will not pick it back up. Now in the summer months, oh my God. I felt him wrap me right up. Well, I might have to re-rig. All right. Got another hook on. And we're on the bottom. I was moving a little too fast while ago. This rod's an ugly stick GX2 in there. It's not an ultralight, but it is a light. That was another question that y'all were asking. What do I recommend? I like using the light and extra light gear when I'm doing this. Oh, I'm talking and not paying attention. If all you have is a medium action, that's probably your best bet. It'll give you a little bit more steering control, because y'all notice I'm trying to make them go this way. There's all kinds of fishing line and everything else down in here and stuff, and they will wrap you around stuff. And this is only 2-pound test line. It was the only thing I could find in the colored line. And when you get old, you can't see as good. And I like to watch that line more than I do a cork. Now, I love to watch a cork go under when I'm crappie fishing. Or bobber, for those of you north of the Mason-Dixie line. What I do is I will sweep an area. Oh heavens, I don't know how I missed that one. And what I mean by sweep an area is I'll like start right in front of me, and I'll come all the way around this way, and then I'll come back over here, and then I'll come all the way around this way. So 180 degrees. So, you know, I know it looks like I'm throwing in that same spot all the time, and I am, because we were blessed to catch these guys on bed. One just thumped it just then. Got him. He's not as big. Well, I shouldn't say that. So I get a look at him. Yeah, he's not quite as big, but he's still shellcracker. Yep, another one just fell out of the tree. Y'all see that wash right there? You can't hardly crush them. They're what's called an Alabama red wasp or black wasp. Don't ask me the scientific name, guys. I have no clue. Hurt like hell wasp, probably the scientific name. They're not as bad as a cow ant, and they're everywhere right now. A cow ant's not an ant; it's a wasp. It's a fuzzy-looking critter. I've got stung 3 times. First time on this hand pulling corn, twice on this hand, and it was worse than a cottonmouth bite as far as the pain. That's a good deep hole too. One thumped it. Michael set the hook. He must have got the bait, guys. Yeah, he did. Like he got the weight too. One thing I like about this light gear is I can feel what's going on down there. Let y'all look at the worm. Look at her. Make 3 pieces of bait out of this. Of course, you won't get that out from under your nail. You have to trim your nail back way too short to, but they're a stinky worm. But the fish love them. When I was growing up, if we couldn't get these, we wouldn't go fishing. I mean, I would have. I mean, I was a kid, but that's what grandmother liked. And if granddaddy couldn't find them, they wouldn't go fishing. He used to drive a board in the ground and rub another board across it, and I'd run around like a chicken with my head cut off trying to pick them up. And one of you keeps asking me how old I am. I don't know how old's dirt. I've been around a long time, guys. And no, Rebecca, I'm not looking to get married. Whoa! Come here, baby, come here. Oh my goodness. I land this one. JB, help. Come here, get him. Look at that. That thing is not, he's probably 10, 11 inches, about like the others, but he's fat. And he swallowed that hook. I mean, got a mouth big enough I could stick my old fat finger in it. Look at there, bees. Look at there. The mama, his babies came to see him this morning, and bless him, she was going back in season, and he was like, oh yeah, and she was like, oh no, and she whooped his ass. Sure did. Ellie makes some pretty babies, but they crazy. Little Blue, he will actually box with me. He's got the biggest little paws that you ever did see. Great big, humongous ears that he trips over. And he will argue but she let him get a little bit wild, so he's going to obedience school. Now fish, you gonna make me look like I crap my drawers. I told you not to get me wet. My old back won't let me stand that long, guys. And I'm not sitting on anything down here and get covered in red bugs. JB's got stuff that'll keeps the ticks and the fleas. He never gets them. But I'm going too fast again. Calm down, Michael. I think what's going on is they're really not in this real deep. They have, because they couldn't get in here to bed. You know, the river was half as wide as what it is right now. All that was high and dry. their own bed, and they're going to be right about in that area there where it's probably about 2 to 4 foot. So we'll go back out in there. What I'm going to start doing is sweeping back around this way. And I mean, we've got a bunch. I mean, this video is already way longer than what I wanted to do, but that's okay. I won't have to try editing a bunch of it together. I can just put it up and you guys can hopefully enjoy watching it. And hey, if you guys will hit that like and subscribe button. And there he is. That one, he got me right around it. That fella that dumps all this trash down here, he fishes with 100-pound test line. I'm gonna tell you a little about these people around here while I re-rig. This fellow that I'm talking about, his sister came in the dollar store. I needed some those numbing patches to go on my back, and I'm standing in line waiting. And y'all can get to laugh at me trying to tie this hook on without my glasses. She come walking, his sister come walking up behind me, and I smelt her before I saw her. It ain't gonna get no better. I said, oh, Michael, don't engage. And no sooner did I told myself not to say nothing, my mouth went, no, it ain't gonna get no better. You doomed. She said, it just ain't gonna get no better. Biden's running this country. She has no idea that Biden's not still in office. And I said, well, I don't usually talk politics. And she said, do you know my brother? I said, yeah, I know who your brother is. She said, do you know my mama is my aunt? There's one of your owl friends, JB. We got this screech owl. There's probably 100 acres of pines across the road from us. And right after dark, he'll come over, and as long as you'll talk to him, he'll sit there and talk with you. I missed him. I missed him again. I think these are littler ones in here. Well, maybe not. Yeah. The bigger ones, I think, are over there. That's a brim. Yellow belly brim. Oh, I see you got hooked good. If you'll open your mouth. Oh, he ain't. Yeah, well, yeah, he's about 3/4 the size of them others, but he's an eater. I mean, he's long as my hand. Michael. There we go. Hard to hold on to them, they're slimy. All right. Slow it down, Michael. I came off that sandbar in that deeper water, letting it fall to the bottom. There he is. Ain't no size to him, but I say that, he messed up. Alright. Another shellcracker. Quick, easy release. How about that? He wasn't big enough. I'd get laughed at if I brought that one home. I do some saltwater fishing, guys. It's just us a long way down there, and between her work schedule and he's running right at me, GB. Threw it out there before I could turn the camera on. Another nice shellcracker. Fat, strong fish. You come to help me? You want to catch one? He used to reel them in when he was a little fella, guys. Anything I was doing, he had to do the same thing. He'd get a hold of the crank with his mouth and turn it as I held the pole. Yeah, he remembers. Oh, God. Y'all ever do that? Forget to open your bail. I'm trying to hold back my excitement, guys. You guys didn't get to see me bring that one in. Battery died. These batteries are a couple years old. I get about maybe 30 minutes out of one of them filming continuously. You get about 10 if you turn up the quality of the footage. But what I've done is I've just slowed it down to where I'm just moving it. Instead of bouncing it, I'm just sliding it. And one just found it. There he goes. There, yep. Put some steel in his jaw. Come here, dude. Come here, dude. Oh my God, you swallowed it. I got it out. When they want it, they want it. But look at there. Let's see if I can get a better look for you here. Whoop. That's what I was afraid was going to happen. I haven't, well, we did have a catfish sandwich one day from a restaurant, and we had some fried mullet, but I haven't had any fish, and these are going to be good. These are going to be real good. I'm gonna try, if everything goes okay with us moving and everything. Oh my God, he's got me soaked. That water's cold. I mean, I'm already soaking wet, but when I walk in and out like this, guys, I'm usually wet from the waist down pretty much the whole trip. I'm going too fast again. There used to be, I'm gonna get it up here and find out if it still is. There used to be some about 2 pounds that hung around right in front of this thing, and I hadn't tried there yet. Let's just see. Golly. Would y'all behave? Y'all are done. Well, something was there, got the bait, and I didn't feel it. Oh, really? That mosquito is working on that ear. Let's go right over there. Oh, Could have gone a little bit further. I'm gonna try to get out there because I almost guarantee you that's a bed. Now that lighting's changed a little bit. There we go. See there? See him take off? That's all right. We'll just give him a minute. We'll just give him a minute. Camera stopped for some reason. They do that sometimes. It's so shallow right in there that I spooked them. They hadn't been able to get up in here to bed. That's a lot of bait. But trust me, they'll suck it down if they're really competing for it. I'll see that line go loose. That was one of them thumping it. I'll make a mistake in a minute. Just like that. Oh yeah. Nice little bass. Come here, dude. Well, let me get the pliers. Try not to hurt your little throat here, because you got that down there deep. All right. I know Connie likes to eat them, but you know, put him back. Put him back and let him grow up. There's actually a lot of meat on a bass that size, but I'm not a real big fan. Now, if you fillet it, or when I was a kid, they would skin them like you would. Still can't get over that flathead that came up right there. Got a mouth the size of a garbage can. There he is. There he is. I knew I'd trigger a bite in a second. Ain't no giant, but get out of here, dude. You ain't big enough. You just a little old, what I call catfish bait. And don't worry, guys, I won't leave any of this out here. It might be him, guys. I ain't sure. He's running like crazy. Boy, they can pull. Oh, that thing's so fat. He's way over a pound. He ain't no 2-pounder, but he's over a pound. Wow. Thank you, Lord. I don't usually hook them in the lip. Look at JB. I'm gonna eat good, ain't it? Look at the flays that's gonna be on that. Ow. Beautiful, guys. Fat. When y'all, when I fillet these, I get all this meat right up in here as well. There's a lot of meat on these guys. A lot of meat. Good strong one, dude. Good strong one. Oh, don't get in there. Aggressive fish. He wasn't as big as I thought, guys. I mean, he's still 3/4 of a pound, but look at there. I got a couple pieces of bait left. He's a decent one. Another shellcracker. Fat, but not as big as those others. I think he got my hook. Well, got it back. There, guys, you can see the reflection of the moon right there in the water. And now those police units and fire trucks have gotten by. About, I guess 3-4 miles in that direction is a main artery for this area. All right, I got a cork on, and I've got it where it's going to slip, or a float, or a bobber, whatever you guys want to call it. This technique works better without one, but you can use it with one. And before I close the video out, I wanted to be able to show you guys. So all we're going to do is let that get to the bottom. And the reason it works better without one, if you're in any kind of current, because that bobber, you know, is going to catch the wind, it's going to catch the current, it's going to move you down. But in one way, that's okay too, because it's bouncing that bait across the bottom. And all we want to do is just give it just enough time Yeah, I think we're back on the bottom now. And that's all you're going to do is just kind of inch it back towards you. And you'll still feel when the fish hits it. I should have stood up when I got into that fish. There's all kinds of stuff up here to get hung on, and when a fish, it's like they all know exactly what to do, and they will head towards whatever they can find to wrap that line around. And I hung him, but he hung me right back, so. All right, there's a little dead water right out there, and all I'm doing is getting just this side of that current line, and it's going to take it a minute to get to the bottom. I could put more weight on, I guess, but pull it back a little bit, let it get to the bottom. It's pretty cold. It's down to 50 right now, and it feels wonderful to me. This will be my 4th round of antibiotics. I haven't smoked in a long time, but I used to smoke, and I think it really damaged my sinuses, or it's just a really tough infection to clear up. usually pretty good in the cooler temperatures, unless I get a terrible chill. Couldn't get the camera on quick enough, guys. Had to go ahead and bring him on in. I don't think he's the one that grabbed a hold of it. We got, I know some of you are going, I can't believe you just throwed that one back. Yeah, well, I'm sitting on a bucket full of them, guys. And I can't remember if it's 25 or 35 or just what it is. And I don't have to pay no fine, so I'm throwing them back from here on in. Fix my glasses here. That current changes in here. It gets pretty stout sometimes. It's pulled its way in a lot faster than what I wanted it to. That's all right, I'll go back out there. And actually, you don't lose your bait that often doing it this way either, guys. Good fish, guys. I mean, a good one. Come out of there, you rascal. I'll come get you. Come on over here. Come on over here. Where was you the other day? Move, JB. Move, JB. He swallowed it. There's you some kitty cat fillets, bees. We're gonna keep this one. I looked it up, guys. I'm not over the limit. So we're gonna keep this guy here. Look at him. Boy, that's a fine catfish. Channel cat. He put up a good scrap, B, on 2-pound test line. We'll see what he weighs here in a minute. Okay? All right, give me a second, guys. Get this hook out of it. That little rascal got me hung up 3 times while I was trying to get the camera on. I don't want to end it on you. Too much fun. It's the one kind of fun you just can't get too much of. Hobbies. Oh, he got my weight. Maybe I can do this without putting my glasses on. You fellas over 50 know what I mean. Now, if you do it without the weight and you're using the current to push you, just watch your line. One's already picked it up. Is that line going back? Oh, Michael. I'm trying to teach instead of fish. He might hit that little piece. Getting kind of dark here. I got that walk out of here. It ought to be cold enough. Maybe it'll have them denned up. Oh, there's one. Just from the current pushing the bait. See, I brought it just out of that current and it's not moving it. No, they're not hitting it. Let's put a little bit more bait on him. Your mama's gonna be mad at me bringing that catfish home. I'll say, but you bought you a new fillet knife. I love to aggravate her. I know I shouldn't, but I do. I like to leave a little bit of extra line out because if they feel the line against them, they may not hit it. Now that's the current taking it out. It hadn't quite got to the bottom yet. Now we're on the bottom. And that current's just going to bump that along. Just like I was doing. The one's already found it. Got him. You're not the catfish I was looking for. You're not the catfish I was wanting. Them little ones worry me. Y'all ain't never been stuck. You ought to get stuck at least once in your life by a catfish. I'm talking about stuck good. That hurts. That puppy's gonna be a handful tonight. He'll have had him a good nap. He got in trouble last night. He run up and pounced on my head and I was sound asleep. I thought Bigfoot kicked me in the face. There's one. Just a little bit of movement. Decent fish. Feels like it anyway. Nope. You just had the line tangled around you coming in sideways. Yeah, you got it around that fin. I'm gonna have to put my glasses on this guy here. Okay, now I can see you. Well, what you swallow it for? Huh? Open up. Just hold your mouth open. And you can keep that piece of worm. Make a pretty good dentist, don't it? Them that size ain't got no meat on them. But I know somebody that would have kept them that size. Bend that hook back. Alright guys, big one, little one, mean one, ugly one, ain't gonna make no difference. If I can ever stick this worm on that hook. This is gonna be it for the evening. Video's pretty long as it is. Of course, I ain't showed every fish I've caught either. Well, there he goes. I like to took the whole pole with him. Just that quick. If they're there and they're feeding, they can't stay off of it, guys. I better check out. Cause I might have told you. Yep, I did. I told you. No, he's still there. I don't want to quit and go back and sit at the house, guys. But I didn't bring a flashlight, so I guess we'll have to. I once found it. Goodness me. You are catfish bait. Now, I could probably cut this one up, guys, if I had a hook with me big enough. And we would have a good sized cat on. I want that one that almost pulled the pole in the water. All I'm doing is just letting that little current out there just push it right along the bottom. You don't need a whole lot of weight. There he is. Little bass. It works on all species. It works on saltwater fish too, guys. I ain't got to do any of that this year. Well, I take that back. I did get to take her, well, my aunt, one time, and I caught one redfish. He was almost over the limit. Another quarter of an inch and it would have been. In fact, I had 3 other people measure him just to make sure. And then I still let him go. There's something on that sandbar down there. I just can't tell what it is. I think the current probably moved that all the way down. Alright, I'm gonna do it again. I just want you guys to see that there's way more than one way to fish. And once you guys learn a bunch of these different techniques, you can kind of make up your mind which one's the best one to go with for where you are. There's as many ways to catch panfish as there are to catch bass. And about as many ways to catch catfish. Oh, there he is. He was tugging. There you go. Come on now. A warmouth, or they call them in this part of the country, goggle eye. This time of the evening, when I was a teenager, Gerald, I hope you're watching. He and I used to put this little, he had one of them little plastic bass buggies, I think is what you call them. And we'd put this bass buggy in on the side of the road, and it got probably was 100 feet down to the bottom. And of course now the traffic's so bad on that road you'd get run over if you pulled over the side of the road. But we put that thing in many times, and we'd fish till dark. And I'm talking about so dark you couldn't see your hand in front of your face dark. And we would catch those things a pound, pound and a half, fishing like you would for bass. And then some of you older fellas know what I'm talking about, a devil horse. It's got the spinner on the front and the back. And man, we had a lot of fun with them things. Of course, we were halfway exploring, but yeah, we sure tore them up back then. I don't catch too many of them things nowadays. Every once in a while. That current slowed down right in here, so I'm having to kind of work it a little bit now. But it'll pick back up in a minute. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do, because we do need to go. I'm gonna put this right where I think there's one of them channel cat. gonna set it down there and let that little bit of current do all the work for us. As long as that bait's moving, guys, we can see that moon good in the water now. Now when that moon gets about that size on the waning side, they'll be on bed. Okay, that current has quit right there. My hands are like icicles. I'd have to dig my phone back out to tell you what the temperature is right now, but whatever it is, it got my hand cold. But guys, thank y'all for watching. I'm gonna give us just another minute or two here. I done sat on this bucket till my butt's gone to sleep. Me and B's got to walk back to the truck, don't we? Yeah. They ought to see your little man now, huh? 15, 16 weeks old. You sure are proud of him, aren't you? Except when you want to sleep and he's wanting to wrestle. And his favorite thing, his favorite game in the world is bite the hell out of Michael. He thinks that's the funniest thing. And he'll argue. We got one messing with it. And like his granddaddy, he'll go, woo, 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 woo. Yeah, your daddy would do that when he was real happy. JB don't like me getting on to him. Got him. Yep, that wasn't what we wanted, was it, son? Well, right species, just wrong size. You ain't gonna turn around there and get me like that. Well, I'm gonna make one more cast. One more, guys, one more. It's gonna be dark walking out of here, dead burn it. Plenty of light out here, but it ain't back in those woods. But anyway, guys, as I was saying, thank y'all for watching. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to film for all them months. But, you know, a heart attack like that's nothing to joke with. And honestly, I couldn't take the heat. And what's scaring me is I'm having some breathing issues now. And I can't tell if that's from lung damage or if it's coming from my heart. I know I'll wake up not able to breathe, gasping for air. And this is just something that started here in the last couple weeks. I heard that. That sounded human. Uh-oh. Well, that ended it for us, guys. I just wanted to lose the bait. But hey, thank y'all so much for watching. And for sticking with us all this time. And if you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe button. That helps us out and makes it possible for us to be able to go and make more videos for you guys. Well, JB and I are going to get out of here. Thank y'all so much for watching. It means the world to us. And please, in the comments, tell me what you're catching, you know, what part of the country or the world that you're fishing in. And we'll see you guys on the next one here real soon. Thank y'all. Bye.